All right, guys, so we're going to see the single shield now, so make sure that you focus on this because this is actually going to be main things that you learn, at least in our curriculum, and how to protect yourself against a punch. The idea behind this is to cover as much as you can from your face. So the way that I'd like to explain is like very simple. So if you're combing your hair, when you comb your hair, you just bring your hand towards the back and top of your head and make sure that you tuck it right after. Make sure that this is touching your cheeks. Why? Because if you get punched and this is open, the push is it might push your face and thus your entire body towards the back. So make sure that you have that first. So after you do this, you have to realize if you can see the other person. So if you're covering your side, it's going to be a terrible shield. So you still have to see on the top, you have to see the person, and then from the bottom, you have to see the feet. Just in case the person is kicking you, you have to detect that as well. Obviously, there's always a blind spot in any covering that you are doing, particularly in this one, because you're covering so much of your face that it's almost impossible to cover yourself and still see everything at the same time, right? So again, as much as you can, you're going to cover yourself and bring it back. That's the way they're going to practice. Now, for that, with that single shield, you can cover the punch front, and with the back, in this case, the jab and the cross. And you can even cover a hook from this side, because as you can see, it's kind of blocked from that side. The only thing that you cannot cover is the hook on the other side, because obviously, boom, you're gonna get hit in the face, right? So one solution for that, well, two solutions. One is to do the double shield, which will be this, which we're not going to practice in a second. On the second one is to learn how to do the single shield on both sides. So when you go jab and cross, and the hook comes from the other side, this way, okay, one more time. 1, 2, and the hook comes from the other side. You switch towards the single shield. So one more time, 1, 2, 3. One more time, 1, 2, 3. That's it. So as you can see, one more time slow, 1, 2, and 3. All I'm doing is switching from one single shield and the other single shield. So the change is going to be 1 and 2. Very simple. One more time, 1, 2, 3. That's it. One more time, 1, 2, go for it. If this happens, this is not going to hit you. So you shouldn't be afraid if the hand goes in this direction. I don't know if you can perceive that, but the hand goes through because my head is not there. If you see the fist there, don't be afraid because the fist will go in this direction. The fist cannot go further towards your face because the elbow is right there, right? So again, one more time, 1, 2, and 3. So it's actually a bad calculus for the other person because when you're calculating how to attack, you should aim for the face. Jab, cross, and 3. That's it. As you can see, you can cover yourself really quickly from one and the other one. So one way for training these is going to be very simple. You're going to use jab and cross by using your palm. Actually use everything with the palm and actually aim for the person. Actually aim for the person's face if you can, but slower in the beginning. Go 1, 2, and 3. That's it. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. And fast. 1, 2, 3. That's it. So that way you can cover as quickly as possible, but at the same time, see if you're doing it correctly. If there's any failure, you can hit on the face. You know that you might have to adjust certain things. So again, the idea behind these is covering first, switching back, and covering the other one. Now, you're not going to uncover first and cover it with the other one. You're going to switch as you're covering yourself. If you do this and then you cover, even if you do it quickly, chances are that you're still going to be punched in the face. So make sure that the movement is like this, and there's always something protecting your face, and then you switch and twist towards the opposite side. So again, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I'm twisting on the last one towards that side. Why? So if I'm in front of you and I just cover it to this point, there's something, the middle is still not protected. So when I twist, I can cover much more. So that's why it's important for you to, again, go and twist. But when you have to cover now this side, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to twist towards the opposite side, so the center is also covered. So again, I hope that this is more than enough. Let me know if you guys have any questions, okay? Thank you. Ush.